The Power of Positive Thinking. English Story for Beginners. Hello everyone! Welcome back to another exciting lesson where we help you improve your English through stories. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic: the power of positive thinking. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts affect your day? When you start your morning with a smile and a positive mindset, everything seems a little easier. But when you focus on problems and negativity, even small challenges feel overwhelming. This is the power of your thoughts. Why is positive thinking important? The way we think shapes our actions, emotions, and even our success in life. Positive thinking helps us stay motivated, confident, and happy. It allows us to face difficulties with a strong mindset and find solutions instead of feeling stuck. Scientists and psychologists agree, when you train your mind to think positively, you become more successful and live a happier life. Today, we are going to share an inspiring story that will help you understand how changing your mindset can change your life. This story is not just about learning English. It's about learning a lesson that can help you grow as a person. How will this story help you improve your English? We will start with simple sentences to help beginners understand the story easily. Then, we will add more details and vocabulary for intermediate learners. Finally, we will use advanced expressions, idioms, and real-life conversations to challenge those who want to sound like native speakers. By the end of this video, you will not only improve your English speaking and listening skills, but also learn an important lesson about life. Your thoughts create your reality, so stay with us till the end, and let's dive into the story of the power of positive thinking. Let me know if you need any changes. Beginner-level story. The power of positive thinking. John was a young man. He lived in a small town. Every day he felt unhappy. He always thought, "I am not lucky. My life is hard." John worked in a shop. He did not like his job. He always said, "I am tired, my work is boring." He never smiled. His boss was not happy with him. His friends saw that he was always sad. One day John met an old man in the park. The old man asked, "Why do you look so sad?" John said, "My life is full of problems. Nothing is good for me." The old man smiled and said, "Life is like a mirror. When you smile at the mirror smiles back." John did not understand. "What do you mean?" he asked. The old man explained, "If you think bad things will happen. If you think good things will happen." John was surprised. "Is that true?" he asked. The old man said, "Try it. Every morning say, 'Today will be a good day.' Smile and be kind to others. See what happens." John went home. He thought about the old man's words. The next morning he tried. He woke up and said, "Today will be a good day." He smiled in the mirror. At work, he said, "I will do my best today." He smiled at his boss. His boss smiled back. His work felt easier. John's friends saw his smile. They talked to him more. He felt happy. Day by day, John changed. He said good things. He smiled more. He worked hard. His boss noticed and gave him a promotion. John understood the old man's words. Positive thinking changed his life. The power of positive thinking. Intermediate level. John was a young man who always saw the negative side of life. He lived in a small town and worked in a shop, but he was never happy. Every morning he would wake up and think, "Another boring day. Nothing good ever happens to me." He complained about his work, felt frustrated with his routine, and often told himself, "I am not lucky. Life is hard." One day, after a long and tiring day at work, John decided to take a walk in the park. As he sat on a bench, lost in his thoughts, an elderly man sat beside him. The man had a kind face and a warm smile. Old man. You look troubled, young man. What's on your mind? John sighed. I just don't feel happy. My life is full of problems. No matter what I do, things never change. The old man chuckled. Ah, but have you ever tried to change the way you think? John frowned. What do you mean? The old man picked up a small stone and tossed it into the pond in front of them. Did you see that? He asked. John nodded. Yes, the water moved. Exactly, the old man said. One small action creates ripples. Your thoughts work the same way. If you think negative thoughts, you will attract negativity. But if you start thinking positively, good things will follow. John listened carefully. The old man continued, Start by changing your words. Instead of saying, I am unlucky, say, I create my own luck. Instead of thinking, nothing good happens, say, good things are coming my way. John was curious. But how do I do that? It's not easy to change the way I think, the old man smiled. Start small. Every morning say 3 positive things about yourself. These are called affirmations. For example, say, I am strong, I am capable, I am ready for success. John hesitated but decided to try. The next morning he looked at himself in the mirror and said, I am confident, I am hardworking, I deserve happiness. It felt strange at first, but he repeated the words every day. At work, when he faced a difficult task, instead of thinking, I can't do this, he reminded himself, I can do this. I am learning every day. When he made a mistake, instead of saying, I always fail, he told himself, I will learn from this and improve. A few weeks later, something surprising happened. John's boss noticed his change in attitude. He said, John, you've been working really well lately. Keep it up. John smiled. He realized that his positive thinking was affecting not only his mood, but also his performance. His co-workers started enjoying his company more because he was no longer complaining all the time. One evening, John met the old man again at the park. So, how do you feel now? The old man asked. John grinned. You were right. Changing my thoughts changed my life. I start my mornings with gratitude. I remind myself that every day is a new beginning. And guess what? I just got a raise at work. The old man patted his shoulder. That's the power of positive thinking, my friend. Stay positive. Believe in yourself. And remember, things will always get better if you keep the right mindset. John walked away that evening feeling hopeful. He had learned a simple yet powerful lesson. Your thoughts shape your reality. The power of positive thinking. Advanced level. John had always been the kind of person who found faults in everything. If it was sunny, he complained about the heat. If it rained, he grumbled about the inconvenience. His mind was a battlefield, where negativity always seemed to win. He often told himself, life is unfair, or success is for the lucky, not for people like me. His days followed a monotonous cycle. Wake up, go to work, return home, and repeat. There was no excitement, no enthusiasm, just the heavy burden of his pessimistic thoughts. One evening, after a particularly exhausting day, he found himself sitting on a park bench, staring blankly at the world around him. An old man with kind eyes and a gentle smile sat beside him. Young man, you look troubled, the old man observed. John sighed deeply. I just don't see the point of all this. No matter how hard I try, nothing ever goes my way. The old man chuckled and picked up a small stone, tossing it into the pond. Before them, he asked, Did you see that? John nodded, confused. Yes, the water moved. Exactly, the old man said. One small action creates ripples. The same goes for your thoughts. Every thought you have sends out ripples into your life. If you constantly think negative thoughts, your life will reflect that negativity. But if you choose to think positively, everything around you starts to change. John frowned. That sounds too simple to be true. Ah, the old man smiled. But simple does not mean ineffective. The problem is that people wait for circumstances to change before they feel happy. What they don't realize is that happiness begins in the mind, not in the outside world. If you learn to look on the bright side, you'll start seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles. The phrase stuck in John's mind. Look on the bright side. That night as he lay in bed, he decided to give the old man's words a chance. Instead of complaining about work the next morning, he told himself, "At least I have a job that provides for me." Instead of saying, "My life is a mess," he whispered, "I have the power to improve my life." At first it felt unnatural, as though he were lying to himself. But the more he practiced, the more he realized that his negative thoughts had been nothing more than bad habits, ones he could break. Transformation through positive thinking. A few weeks later, something remarkable happened. John's boss, who had always been indifferent to him, called him into the office. "John, I've noticed a change in you lately. You seem more focused, more confident. I'd like to offer you a new position with better pay." John was stunned. Was it possible that his newfound mindset had made such a difference? He remembered the old man's words, "Your thoughts shape your reality." From that day on, John made a conscious effort to maintain a positive outlook. If something went wrong, he reminded himself, every cloud has a silver lining. Instead of seeing failures as disasters, he saw them as lessons. Instead of doubting himself, he encouraged himself. "I am capable. I am improving every day." One evening, as he walked through the park, he saw the old man sitting on the same bench. "So, young man, how is life treating you?" the old man asked with a knowing smile. John laughed. "It's funny. You were right. I changed my thoughts, and my life started changing. I got a promotion. I feel happier. And for the first time I believe in myself," the old man nodded. Success is not about luck, my friend. It's about mindset. When you change the way you see the world changes for you. John shook his head in amazement. "I wish I had known this earlier." "Most people do," the old man replied. "But the important thing is that you know it now. Keep going. Your journey has just begun." John walked away with a new sense of purpose. He had learned one of life's most valuable lessons. The mind is a powerful tool. Train it to see the good, and the good will come to you. And so, his journey towards success truly began. Fluency and pronunciation. Practice, improving fluency and pronunciation, is essential for sounding more natural in English. In this section, we will break down key pronunciation techniques, teach intonation and stress patterns, and provide shadowing exercises to help you practice effectively. Pronunciation techniques. Using key words from the story. Let's start with some important words from our story, The Power of Positive Thinking. These words will help you refine your pronunciation and sound clearer when speaking. Positive, positive. The T in the middle sounds like a soft D in American English. Try saying, "Stay positive every day." Confidence, confidence. Make sure to stress the first syllable. Confidence. Try, "Confidence comes from within." Success, success. The stress is on the second syllable. Success. Try, "Success starts with a strong mindset." Believe, believe. The stress is on the second syllable. Believe. Try, "Believe in yourself." Achieve, achieve. The ch sound is pronounced as ch in cheese. Try, "You can achieve anything." Exercise. Read each word aloud 5 times. Then, use them in a sentence and repeat it slowly, focusing on pronunciation. Intonation and stress patterns. For natural speech. Intonation is the rise and fall of your voice while speaking. English speakers use different tones to express emotions, ask questions, or emphasize points. Sentence stress. In every English sentence, some words are stressed more than others. These are usually content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Example: success comes from a strong mindset. Believe in yourself, and you will achieve great things. Rising versus falling. Intonation, rising intonation, is used in yes, no questions. Do you believe in yourself? Falling intonation, are, is used in statements and weighty questions. Positive thinking helps you succeed. Arm. What makes you feel confident? Nodders, exercise. Try reading the sentences aloud, exaggerating the rising and falling intonations. Shadowing exercise. Repeat after me. Shadowing is an effective way to improve fluency. Listen to a native speaker and repeat what they say immediately, mimicking their pronunciation, rhythm, and tone. Step 1. Listen to the sentence. Step 2. Repeat immediately after the speaker, trying to match their speed and tone. Sentences to practice. Every day I choose to stay positive. I believe in myself and my abilities. Success starts with a strong mindset. Challenges are just opportunities in disguise. The way you think shapes your future. Exercise. Play a recording of a native speaker reading these sentences and shadow them 3 times. Final practice. Task: pick one motivational quote from the story and record yourself saying it. Listen to your recording and compare it to a native speaker. Repeat the process daily to improve fluency. With regular practice, you will develop a natural flow in English and sound more confident when speaking. Common mistakes and how to fix them. When learning English, pronunciation mistakes and negative speech patterns can slow down progress. In this section, we'll highlight common errors, teach you how to replace negative speech habits with positive ones, and provide quick exercises to improve clarity in English speaking. Common pronunciation mistakes. Mispronouncing sounds that don't exist in your native language. Many English learners struggle with sounds that don't exist in their first language. Here are a few common ones. Th. Sound. That. D. Many learners say D or Z instead of thaf. This is my brother. This is my brother. Fix. Place your tongue between your teeth and blow air gently. R and L. Confusion. Some learners mix these sounds. I like learning English. I like learning English. Fix. Keep your tongue relaxed for L and curled for R. Short and long vowel confusion. Sheep, short I, instead of ship, long I. The ship is big. Fix. Stretch long vowels and keep short vowels quick. Exercise. Practice minimal pairs like ship, sheep, bit, beat, bed, bad every day. Replacing negative speech patterns with positive ones. Negative speech patterns can make you sound less fluent. Here's how to fix them. Using too many filler words. Like. Fix. Pause instead of saying Speak slowly and clearly. Speaking in a flat tone, monotone speech. Fix. Use intonation to express emotions. Try saying, I am really happy, with energy, translating directly from your native language. Fix. Think in English. Use simple phrases. Instead of, I have hunger, say, I am hungry. Instead of, open the light, say, turn on the light. Exercise. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute and listen for filler words or flat intonation. Quick exercises to improve clarity. Shadowing exercise. Listen to a native speaker and repeat their sentences word for word, mimicking their tone. Mouth muscle training. Exaggerate pronunciation by stretching your mouth when saying words like amazing, fantastic, incredible. Tongue twisters. She sells seashells by the seashore. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Daily. Speaking challenge. Choose a topic and speak about it for 1 minute without stopping. By fixing common mistakes and practicing daily, you'll speak English clearly and confidently. Conclusion and encouragement. The story of John teaches us a powerful lesson. Your thoughts shape your reality. When you focus on positivity, you open the door to success, happiness, and new opportunities. No matter how difficult a situation seems, a positive mindset can help you find solutions and move forward. Just like John transformed his life by changing his thoughts, you too can improve your English and gain confidence by practicing daily. Start small. Use positive sentences like, I am improving every day. I can speak English fluently. I believe in myself. Now it's your turn. Comment below and share a positive affirmation you will use daily. Let's inspire each other to stay motivated. And remember, consistency is key. Keep practicing, keep believing, and fluency will follow. Like, subscribe, and keep practicing.